Fraggin'stein. That's quoted. That's copyrighted.
So happy to have a wipe for that one, too.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Okay. Well, Kenny, don't you look a little ridiculous? But you're owning it as well, and that's what's most important.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
When the goggles start getting sweaty, you can also put them on your head.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
if you want to get out of it.
That's a hell of a style.
If you want to
Yeah.
get out of the lab, hey, listen, if you want to keep, well, you can't keep those. Those aren't for sale. So don't get any ideas.
It's
but
fine. I was not about to buy them anyway.
Okay, good. Well, while we still have you, let's explain the game. We've got Fragginstein here. We've done this segment already with a couple of other players. Basically, what we need you to do, and what we're going to pick your brain about,
Seems
is
pretty easy.
pretty easy, pretty straightforward. We're going to take a player from each team that's playing in this week, and then we're going to take a certain quality of that player: aim, communication, clutch, and positioning. And you're going to pick the best player for each of those different categories, and we're going to try to make the ultimate teammate, kennyS's ideal teammate. When we get to comms, Kenny, you're going to pick someone from your own team, because
Not
that's who
myself,
you know.
obviously.
You're up
can.
there if you'd like
It's
to.
there, bro.
That's not what I'm gonna do.
Okay,
anyway.
good. Well, no
We're gonna
spoilers.
start over
We're gonna
here, though.
start with positioning.
Let's
so,
get at it.
Kenny, who on I was gonna say Vitality. Who on OG would you say, after playing against them, has the best and most impressive positioning?
Well, after playing them, it's hard to say.
Where was that in the intro interview?
But I'm gonna go with my friend NBK.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
Because
yes.
when I was playing with him, I always thought he was really good at being an anchor, doing the job. And when you do the job, it means that your position is great. So yeah, NBK, let's go.
So what's it that makes that? You've had fence on cash that's named MBK. What is it about his positioning, if there's any one thing that makes it so special?
I don't know, to be honest, but the biggest strength of NBK is that he can have a terrible game, an awful game, and if you come on his site,
Just looking at the full frontal
There we
view.
production is great.
No, you're good.
If you come on his site, at some point, he will deliver, you know, despite the fact that he's having an awful game. So that's something really like deep in my head, you know, like
Right.
something that you see.
It's like you can rely on him. I don't want to put words.
Yeah,
in your
you
head
rely
here.
on him.
Yeah.
I think it's the kind of player you can rely on.
During your nuke game, he had an auto shotgun at one point.
Yeah,
he
he
comes
can
up
be.
B site and just blows you through the smoke, man. I saw your guys' text chat. You said classic NBK.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he up to sneaky shenanigans like that all the time, man? Is
Yeah,
he,
I mean, he's the one that used like really original weapons. So that's also a strength, you know, like when we are like running out of money a bit, it's really good to have someone that can actually deliver with like those, sorry for the word, but shitty weapons.
Shitty weapons, that's fine. No, we're after hours, man.
Like,
Cheers.
we've never
Here,
seen
have
that.
a
Cheers.
drink, man. Cheers, we're after hours.
Okay.
Go for it. Let's get some more words like that out of you. You know what I'm
I
saying?
haven't drank for a
But
while,
let's
you
keep
know?
them to a minimum at the same time. All right, drink up.
Drink up? Oh, Jesus.
Well, let's not get crazy, but drink up. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Have a
geez.
good time.
It's been
Okay.
a while, you know?
Yeah, it's been a while.
At least 1 week.
Okay, now we're going to move on to clutch factor. This is the player that you want left in the 1v1, the one you know is going to win it every single time. Up to bat, we've got 100 Thieves. Who on this team would you trust most to win the round for you in a 1v1?
I would go for Liaz.
Liaz!
Good choice.
That's my pick as well.
Really patient guy, waiting for mistakes, really smart. Yesterday he almost won 1v3 against us.
I did a
but
couple of them.
He ended up on someone smarter, which was not me.
Yeah, of course not, no.
Was Nexa, but yeah, seems to be a good.
Yeah, there was a couple of rounds where he got close,
Yeah.
one where I think he won. So for us watching, when we watch the games, we miss a certain element of what it feels like to play against that, right? It looks impressive, but what does it feel like to play against a player who's really good at clutching? If you can remember any of the moments there from Liaz, like on Vertigo, what is it that is he tricking
I
your
think
teammates or messing up the communication between you?
The thing, no, is waiting for mistakes, and when mistakes happens, is having opportunities. It was me yesterday doing the first mistake. It could have been someone else, or we could have not do any mistakes at all. But usually at the level we're playing at, you don't win a clutch if there is no mistakes, except if it's like doing kills in a row and, you know, with hope maybe. I think it's mostly the way he killed me. I remember he was like having a pretty much a weird position, and I was like, "Ooh, that was unexpected," you know. That was an unexpected position to be waited for, you know. So,
So
yeah.
you get creative, yeah?
Yeah, that's cool. Like, you gotta be creative somehow.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, you're yourself a fantastic clutcher. I'm sure if you're on this list, you would have pulled your name out right away. But now we're going to move on to you picking between your own teammates. Who on this team, G2, has the best communication? Who is the one who has the cleanest comms, who doesn't rage as much, who doesn't on the mic?
Yeah.
Who's the guy who has the good ideas and keeps it concise?
I think I have a pretty good communication, but I would go for Nexa.
Nexa? Yeah. If you even like ego aside, if you were to pick, would you pick yourself, or are you in? How would you rate your own communication?
I think my communication is good, but sometimes you know the. It happens
Yeah, the
time to
noises.
time.
Yeah, but
the
it slips out a little bit.
disappointment,
Yeah,
right?
get a little pissed off.
You know, he keeps the death calm. He's communicating well. He's telling the numbers. He's saying what he's doing. So yeah, his communication is pretty good overall.
You're a player who has much more experience than Nexa. Do you have any times where you give him ideas, or that you think maybe you should have a different idea, or do you trust him 100%?
No, I trust him 100%. Literally, I might have different ideas on the moment that might be better or not. That doesn't matter. I think as soon as you actually believe in what you're doing, and also he's doing great goals, so he proved it. So you know, like it's really easy to follow him.
Right, when the round is won.
Yeah.
And now we will move into.
Wait, if I may.
Sure, go ahead.
I got a question. I want you to throw somebody under the bus, perhaps.
Uh-oh.
Who on your team could Amanek, huh?
Yeah.
Needs to work. Is that because he doesn't call enough? Is that because his comms are kind of sloppy? Why do you so quickly point him out?
Is it the wine?
He's not raging, you know,
Okay.
but Malek, he lacks of experience, you know. He tends to forget when to, he doesn't announce flashes all the time. He tends to forget to say when he's leaving a position to another one, that kind of things, you know.
Okay.
So,
Do you want me to talk to him so you don't have to? I
Yeah,
can go
please.
and,
We could rough him
I'll
up.
do it for you,
No,
man.
I think we talked to him enough.
Oh, you talked to him? Okay.
Right.
All right, well, some older habits die hard. So finally, to wrap this up, to create the perfect Fragginstein, we're going to have the aim category. You're going with Stanislaw for aim?
No,
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was a joke.
that was a joke.
Oh, it was a little bit joke.
Oh.
Listen, Stanislaw, high fragging IGL, actually plays quite well for an IGL.
No, it's good,
Yeah.
obviously,
Okay.
but there is obviously like really big firepower in this team.
Straight aim, yeah.
I think you know which one I would pick.
I think so too. Do you want to take a stab at it? I'm going to go with Breeze.
I'm going to say the same.
Yeah,
Is Breeze? Yeah. Is Ethan a close
Ethan
second?
is good.
Yeah.
Ethan is close, yeah.
Okay.
Ethan
Well,
is close.
now, Opper to Opper, how do you look at Cirque? He's got great movement. You both have great movement. How do you think of?
I think he's good.
Yeah.
I think he's really good, yeah. I
Good.
think he's really good. He's among the top 5 at least.
Okay, a top 5. Yeah, that's pretty high praise.
I think,
What do you think he could work on? If there's anything that you'd say, not to patronize
okay,
him
I'm
or
not gonna
anything.
lie, he's not the kind of, he's not the one I watch the most.
Okay, yeah.
I know he's really accurate.
Yeah.
He reminds me a bit of like a bit of Guardian, you know, and also he's able to flick. So yeah, I think Cirque overall is a pretty good operator, being able to go to aggressive to passive, changing positions. But yeah, I mean, yesterday was not his day, but I think today was much better. I've seen him like being really good, like on vent and nuke and that kind of things. So yeah, Cirque is definitely a really good operator.
Let's make sure to clip that and send it over to Cirque. I'm sure he'll be happy to see that. He does.
Look at him.
He does have some great moments. Train one of his better maps as well. But this is a pretty solid player overall. Any regrets here? This is it. We've got MBK, Liaz, Nexa, and Breeze. It's cool to see a lot of young names on this list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
that's a strong
Liaz has
opponent.
stepped up a lot. I think at one point on 105 he's been quite not happy, you know, but he stepped up like really big time.
Okay.
NBK positioning, yeah, I think it's fine. Unfortunately, I don't know much about the other players, to be honest.
Oh yeah, that's okay. No, well listen, it's their job for you to know about them. You know what I mean? They got to show you. So, final question. You take kennyS, NBK, Liaz, Nexa, Breeze. How far do you get? Do you win a major? What's the top placing that you get?
No, I think you win a major with this one.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
I'm joking. Maybe.
Oh, wait,
Maybe
no, you're not joking though, right?
No, I'm not joking. I hope
Okay.
not. But you know, like karma. I believe in karma.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, I think it's a pretty like there is a lot of coherency in this team. You know, like it makes sense.
It makes sense.
In terms of
Maybe one day in the future, when we all have got those earbuds that can translate everybody, we can get a team like this going. And
that's possible. I think with NBK or myself, we don't go back to Francine, so we stick to international. So it's actually possible.
yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say that, man. Your English has improved crazily.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Props to that.
Yeah. Shocks is one player I feel like over the years I've interviewed him, and his English has gotten worse. It's only gotten worse, actually, over the years.
Yeah,
But your
it
English
didn't
has gotten
improve.
better.
For sure, it didn't improve.
Okay, that is it for Fragginstein. We got a wonderful player. And now we're going to introduce our next guest. Kenny, thank you so much for hanging out. It was so wonderful to have you.
Félicitations.
Thank you very
Appreciate
much.
that. You look
Merci.
wonderful. I know I made a joke about it, but this was fantastic. Get some insight. So good to have you on and talk about this. And now we're going to undo this wonderful set.